Hey guys, I hope you like this little poster that I whipped up. I just want to talk about the numbers associated with psychic readings. Let's just talk statistics, and I had to write this down because I did not want to go off on a tangent, right? The psychic service industry in the United States is around $2.3 billion as of 2025, and that's billion with a B, and it's been growing about 5.5% every year. And according to researchers, 42% of American adults have had a psychic or tarot reading at some point, and 22% of Americans have consulted a fortune teller, medium, or psychic. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The UK is not a huge country, right? But studies have found that nearly 400,000 people there use psychic services several times a week, and about 100,000 people feel they need daily spiritual guidance from a psychic daily. That's no way to live, y'all. And women are significantly more likely to use these services, and I noticed that too when I was when I was giving psychic readings. Like 99% of my customers were women, and the age of people seeking readings is getting younger and younger. And this isn't a niche anymore. This is becoming mainstream. So, you have to think about like why it's becoming addictive. And this is what nobody tells you. Psychic readings tap into two of our deepest emotions, especially if you suffer from this, you know what I'm talking about, but anxiety and uncertainty. And when you don't know what's going to happen in your love life, your career, your finances, that uncertainty creates a void. And the psychic fills that void, right, for a certain amount of time. And for a moment, you feel relief, you feel like you have answers. But here's the trap, that relief is temporary, right? And so when things don't play out the way that they said, you feel anxious again. So what do? Come on, what do? You call back, you book another session, and the cycle repeats. And it works exactly like a slot machine. Sometimes the prediction hits, and sometimes it doesn't. But the possibility that the next one will be right keeps you pulling the lever. And researchers have actually published academic papers on excessive psychic hotline callers, comparing the behavior patterns to gambling addiction. And here's the part that sort of like made me realize I had to stop. It's not just like the spiritual part of it, but the readings don't come true. Like, not really. If you get out of it, things get better, right? And let's be honest, a lot of them don't. And you have to go back and say, like, hey, you told me that this would happen and it didn't. And they flip it on you. This is so crazy, but it happens all the time. They'll say things like, oh, I never said that. You must have understood my message. And even when I played back what they said, they still denied it. And like they'll say also your energy shifted and changed the outcome, you blocked your blessing. And guys, that is gaslighting. Okay, that's manipulation. And they set it up so that they can never be wrong. And if the prediction comes true, they're gifted. If it doesn't, then it's your fault. And for some of them, I don't think that they even know that they're gaslighting. It's just like a spirit behind it that is making them act and think that way, or they just don't remember and they don't want to be wrong. And then there's an ego sometimes with these readers, right? And the worst part is you start to doubt your own memory. You start thinking that you're the problem. So you go back again looking for clarity, and that they will never give you, because keeping you confused is how these demons behind these readings keep their hosts, the psychics, getting paid. And there are some psychics who are aware of what they're doing, right? They want you to come back because that's their income for their rent, their food, their kids, right? So here's what I want you to know. You are not broken for getting caught up in this, right? 41% of Americans believe in psychic abilities. That's almost half the country. And the desire to know what is coming next is deeply human. But no one, okay, can tell you your future. Your future is built by the decision that you do day by day. It's not by what a deck of cards is going to tell you. It's not what a medium is going to tell you. And if you've been spending money on readings every week, every few days, I challenge you to take a break. take a break. Okay, 3 days, 4 days, see how you feel. And I promise you, the clarity that you've been looking for is already inside of you. You do not need to pay someone to find it. If there's a man making you getting readings, then he's not the one for you, right? So, guys, if this resonated with you, you can drop a comment below. I want you to know that if you have ever felt addicted to psychic readings, like how are you dealing with it? How did you deal with it? Have you ever been gaslit by a reader when a prediction didn't come true? Let's talk about it. This is a judgment-free zone. So if you can, like this video, please subscribe. I want more people to know about this because this is a growing issue. There are younger and younger people who are getting like addicted to these readings, and they're starting out on a really bad foot in life. Thank you.